Good morning, faves. Welcome back to the channel. It is your girl, Felicia here. And if you're a fave, my girls call me Fee. Anyways, girl, it is another week. And I have already started off the morning. Not pretty busy, I would say. I'm chill, but girl, working out to me is being busy. Okay. So I start off this morning with getting my exercise and all that in. I just got in a new bike because Faith learned how to ride her bike last week. And so one of my neighbors graciously gave me one of their bikes that they were no longer using. And so I decided to go out and try to get me some mileage in today. Whew. I haven't been on a bike in almost over a decade. So when I tell you I'm feeling every bit of it, I am feeling every bit of it. But I came home, showered, all of that, girl, slapped my hair on, and then decided to make me a little bit of breakfast. My same usual smoked sausage, oatmeal, eggs, and my son wanted some biscuits, so I threw some biscuits in the oven as well. And now I'm in this office because I have some work that I need to be working on, that I need to do. The kids want me to take them to Sonic. Girl, apparently Sonic has some new deal that my son done found out about it. He just got to try this Sonic $7 deal. I don't even know what it's about, but he been asking for 2-3 days now. So yeah. Me on the other hand, I am working on some content. I need to edit some content for the food writing that I do. So today is submission day for that. I think I have, is it 2 or 3 reels to create, and then I also have to write the copy for it. And then I need to edit one of my vlogs and just kind of like condense it down, not into a reel, but I like to post like previews on my threads. So I need to do that. And then if I can pull content from it as a reel, I need to do that as well. So just a lot of like editing today. And I'm thinking about changing my office around, but I don't know. I think I'm going to ask Gemini what I should do because I've been trying to figure out, I don't know the proper way to say this, but I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of old gold mine and cocoa stuff. But I don't know who I can give it to. Like, I don't know who would want it, who I can give it to. I don't know if I should just pack it all up and put it in storage. But I feel like so much of it is still taking up a lot of my office space. Y'all probably can't see it, but you got that whole thing right there is mainly gold mine and cocoa stuff. You have this whole thing under here is gold mine and cocoa stuff. Like, it's just a lot of my past life that I need to release. I need to do that. But I also got a new monitor in. One of my neighbors was giving away a Samsung monitor, and it's like the big curved one, and they said it had like a little scratch in the corner. I don't care about that. I've been wanting 2 monitors for a while for when I'm editing. And so I was like on the way. So I grabbed that monitor. It's over here on the floor. And I need to rearrange my desk. I need a whole new setup of my desk. I don't know. I'm just in that season of like, it's time to form a new identity. If that makes sense. Like the needing to work out all of a sudden, needing to change the way I eat, and just focusing on my overall well-being, wanting to declutter. Now I want to reorganize. Like, I feel like I am transforming into a new identity. I don't exactly know what that identity is, but I just have this sudden sense of urgency to like get it done. Like even the living room. I've never ever in my life wanted to put up curtains. Now I want to put up curtains in the living room. I don't know, girl. So there's that. You may see some curtains within the next week or 2 because that's currently what has been on my mind nonstop, is putting up curtains in the living room. Do I want to reorganize the way the couch is set up? Just like fully fleshing out the living room and the aesthetic and the way that it looks, and making it look like we live here, you know, and the way that I want it to look, finishing off the dining room. Like, there's just a lot of little micro things that I really, really want to get done. I want a new comforter for our bedroom. There's a lot on my mind right now. So We're just going to tackle it one step at a time. I think we can start with the office, but I can't do too much in here until I know where all of this stuff is going. But anyways, I am going to start working on this content and editing that. I may play around with this desk a little bit because I do want to get this monitor up and be able to start using it. But I also kind of feel like I may want to pull this desk off of the wall. So that's the other thing, is I'm trying to decide, do I want to rearrange this room? So I'm going to ask Gemini what its thoughts are on the room, because this is a pretty big room. This room is probably, it could definitely be a master bedroom with how big this office is. Like, this office is huge. That's what I'm about to work on. Take them to Sonic, and then I'll check in a little bit later and see how the rest of our day is going. Let me just say this. I underestimated my capabilities and my level of energy to get this done. But what do y'all think about the desk being turned this way? Because originally it was on the wall right here. And Gemini said that the problem with the office is I'm blocking every window in the room. I got 5 windows in this office. 3 up top and 2 that are in front of me right here. And yeah, it said I'm the problem. So I'm like, okay, I can accept being the problem. Now tell me how to fix said problem. And although I feel like it didn't capture the full room because I had to send multiple, I had to break the room down in pictures. The biggest thing that it told me was get that desk up off that wall. You got your back turned towards the doors and bring it to the middle. It said basically I built everything around the perimeter of the room. And that's why everything felt so cluttered and so all over the place. So that's number one thing that I'm currently working on. And this is where the camera is right now. It's actually all of my camera equipment in here along with my record player. It wants me to move that, I think, by my desk, and then move my green bench back there right here, right in front of the windows, or put a chair right here. It told me that this would be a great recording spot. Y'all can't see it, huh? Let me see if y'all can see this. I don't think this is a great recording spot because it's going against the windows. And anybody that knows how to record anything knows that you go opposite of the window so that you can get the actual lighting. And I like that I could just set the camera right here and record and just kind of open up the space. So, I don't know, girl. I don't know. But right now, my kids want me to take them to Sonic. So that's what we finna do so I can get a good little break. I wish I could see my son over here. I don't know what kind of dance this is. But he doing something.
I think I learned how to do this.
Okay, well, don't touch mine.
Okay, you
don't touch my record player.
Yeah, you use that and then you flip that and then it start playing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm my brain getting old.
Oh, okay. I'm finna take these kids to Sonic. And then we're coming back. And I'm going to try to do what I can do. Because mind you, I can't edit till I get these computers set up. And also, too, this curve thing, I underestimated how big this curve monitor is. This curve monitor is huge. So I split them between the desks. Which means I now have to find a cord that I can plug up here, drag long enough under here, and connect it to the Apple so that I can actually use it dual monitor as intended. So this may not be set up today. I've been working on this all day. I did do a little bit of editing, but nowhere near as much as I wanted to because I didn't know it was going to take me that long to figure out how to get the monitors connected and hooked up and working properly. But now that that's done, I need to go cook dinner because, yeah, I'm cooking tonight. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I ain't got no nails on. We're going to have to figure out something. My nails need a break. Especially my pinkies. My other nails feel pretty good, but my pinkies feel very, very weak. So I'm not rushing to put the gel X back on this week. I may go get like some press-ons or something real quick, or I may put nothing out. To be honest, I thought about trying to teach myself builder gel, but we're not there yet. Okay, we're not there yet. We may get there, but we're not there right now. Okay, so we gotta do my lashes. My lashes is off my face. I don't know if you noticed good. And I still need to get my braids redone so I can do my crochet. So I'm hoping by the end of this week I can get my braids redone. It's time for a wax appointment. It's time for all the things. So yeah, there's that. But tomorrow I know we're going to a restaurant. I already know that. That is the one thing on my calendar that I do know. That is set in stone. I think we're going to cook some chicken wings tonight. I pulled out some chicken breasts, some turkey tails, and some chicken wings. Why did I pull all this out? Because I wanted to go ahead and cook, not just for today, but for at least tomorrow. If I can get Wednesday in there too, child, I will. But I wanted to make those field peas with snaps, and you need a little turkey tail for that. And then I was going to make the chicken wings for my kids, but I was going to make the chicken breast for me. And then I was going to do a little steamed vegetable medley. Probably go ahead and make some rice too, because like you just can never go wrong with rice in this household at least. So I'm gonna head to the kitchen and get that done. Because as you can see, your girl is already yawning. I'm telling y'all, this working out is making me so freaking sleepy. I thought working out was supposed to pump it up. I'm tired. Sister, we're in the kitchen. We are about to drum up some Auntie Tia's chicken wings. You know, the ones that she said, fry them hard to dummy down, drum down. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this, you're gonna pick up a wing like that, you're gonna pat them, drop it in there. So originally I was going to actually use my Ninja Crispy and just do our regular baked wings, but then I don't know, I just wanted something different, girl. So we are not going to use that tonight. I already got my field peas with snaps going. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm making the wings by following her recipe. We're gonna see how these gonna turn out, because this is my first time. Okay. All right, girl, so the chicken has been washed and all of the things, and it has been seasoned according to her. You're supposed to wash it, pat it dry, season it just a little bit. Don't put no flour on it. Take them and deep fry them. Now, one of the little tricks that my dad always taught me when it came to frying stuff and like just make sure the oil is hot enough is you get you a wooden chopstick. Y'all know y'all can get these free from anywhere. Get the wooden chopstick. You stick it in there. If it boils up around the wood, that means the oil is hot enough and ready to go. If not, wait a little bit longer. So I'm gonna check it. I have it on high. It is boiling. I'm not gonna bring the camera too close because I don't want to pop y'all. But okay, girl, we can start throwing the chicken in. This is my very first time frying chicken wings. Okay, y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? I don't know if y'all heard that, girl. Let me see if I can get you. I don't know. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Ooh, girl, I almost forgot to turn the camera back on. I got so excited about these wings. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to try these, y'all. I'm gonna just mix them around. The pan ain't shaking it like I need it to. But then it says you gotta put these in the oven for about 5 minutes so they get a good glaze, like a little candy glaze to them. So that's why I'm trying to mix them real good. These look so good. They smell good too. Smells like her. That's one thing Memphis know how to do, baby, is a wing. We don't know how to do nothing else. The people know how to do a wing. They say it's supposed to be better than American Deli, but is it better than Dixie Queen though? Cause that's the real contender right there. I think that's good. So we are going to put these in the oven for 5 minutes. We're gonna pull them out and try. While all that was going on with the wings, I did manage to go ahead and do my meal prep. So I did Mexican rice with the steamed vegetables. That is all done. All I gotta do now is my chicken. That should last me the rest of the week, even through the weekend, because I know I have a visit tomorrow. I may have one on Thursday. So if I don't eat it, the kids will eat it, but my husband will eat it. Somebody will eat it, but at least this is already done. The field peas are done. They are complete. They are delicious. I'm very excited to eat those. I'm so excited about these wings, y'all. I think I put them in a minute ago. I forgot to put the timer on, so I just had to keep watching the clock. But anyway, let me do the grilled breast. It's nothing to see there. Like I said, it's going in a Ninja Crispy. Just seasoning it up, chopping it. Poo, 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 poo. Done. And we're going to try these wings. The wings are done. I put a little field peas on here. I'm sorry. It's not aesthetic plate and all that. I don't really do all this stuff, okay? I just be wanting to eat. I be wanting to eat, girl. But you can have first bite. I don't want to say they perfect, but I did that. Thank you, Auntie T, y'all. What you think, Faye?
They're too good to speak.
You like the way they coming off the bone too, don't I? I know, girl. I don't know. But I'm finna go cop me a squat, eat my little meal, get on the phone with Jazz and see what movie we finna watch tonight. And I will pick y'all up in the morning, sis. These are really good. You should give them a try. They were good. They didn't take too long. I think they might have been faster if I had an actual deep fryer, but they worked it for sure. Good morning. Listen, I only brought my phone out here, so if this is a little shaky, I apologize. But girl, I am a mile and a half in. I've been out since 6:15 this morning because it was another heat advisory today, and I tried yesterday. I went out, I could barely get 2 miles in before I felt like I was gonna pass out. So instead of quitting, I said get up before the sun comes out. So at least if I can get an hour in before the sun comes out, that other hour, which is 2 miles for me right now, is walking back towards the house. I'm getting it in though, y'all. I'm sticking to it. I listened to this sermon this morning by Myron Golden. I'll pop it up on the screen and link it below for y'all. It was really, really good. Or was it a Bible study? Good morning. Was it Bible study maybe? It was about 37 minutes long, so it's not super long. It was great for the first half of my walk. I'll tell you that. It was absolutely awesome. He talked about difficulty and just how we are always trying to rush out a season of difficulties. And he talked about how problems are a gift. And he referenced Jacob and Joseph and how they responded to their lives when asked in the Bible, and how Jacob basically said that his life was evil. You know, like he went through so many different hardships, where Joseph talked about how God relieved him of all of his afflictions, and just your posture with life and the things that you're going through, and you know how God is preparing you for your next, and how sometimes even like Joseph, we prolong our next season, because when he asked the butler to mention him to the Pharaoh, and he ended up having to wait another 2 years, right? Because he was trying to get out of a season faster than what God had ordained. It was just really, really good. It was really good. I really needed to hear it. I really need to listen to it. So I'm just grateful that, like, oh girl, this arm hurting. I'm grateful that God allowed me to see that message when I open up my YouTube today. I oftentimes feel like whenever I open up YouTube to listen to a message, it's usually the first or the second one that I see, and it's like perfect for me and whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm going through. So yeah, I'm trying to get these miles in, girl. 4 miles for me is exactly 10,000 steps. So I've done that bad. Are we gonna push to 12? I don't know. Holler at me in the fall, because the way this heat set up right now, it's already 82 degrees out here. Am I crazy? I don't know. But let me focus. I'm finna put on some praise and worship music, and I'll see y'all when we get back to the house. Oh, girl. Showered, put my wig on, all the things, lotion down. I actually left to get me some breakfast. I went to Original Chop Shop because, you know, I do the ambassador thing for them, so I have to post at least once a month, if not twice a month. So I wanted to make sure that I got my post in. But they have like this breakfast protein do-it-yourself bowl. I need to put on some lashes. I need to do my makeup because we have to go on a visit today, but that's not until 5 o'clock. So we got to do that. The whole family's going, me, T, the kids. So that's always a good time, a little family dinner for us. I'm feeling real sleepy. Like I'm really struggling with this daily exercise situation. I've talked to several people that was like, yeah, in the beginning, that's how it is until your body basically gets acclimated. But I am so tired. Like literally, when I wake up, I go on the walk or whatever I'm doing as far as exercise, and then I just want to sleep the rest of the day. I don't want to do anything else. I have no energy. I'm completely depleted. And I'm really, really struggling with that. But in the meantime, between time, I'm about to make me a protein juice because I realized that I could just start putting 2 scoops in one and get 40 grams of protein instead of just 20. With my creatine, so between this meal and my protein, I should already be at close to 60 grams of protein for the day. I'll see y'all after my makeup and lashes are on. It is the next day, girl. And look, it has been a day. It's actually like 5 o'clock in the evening. But I laid around in the bed today. I needed a day of rest. Like my lower back was burning. On top of that, we've been in a heat advisory for the past few days. It's been like upwards of 111 degrees. And every time that I go to walk outside, I'll get like 2 minutes in. Not 2 minutes, child, 2 miles. And I'm exhausted, but I have to make it back home. So I have to walk the other 2 miles. When I tell you I be pant like a dog, I should be trying to make it to the house. So I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he basically told me to rest. Take a moment. Like, don't overexert yourself to the point of exhaustion. And I said, you know what? That's sound wisdom. So that's what I did. I lounged around the bed today. Of course, jumped on the call with Jasmine, all of that. And then Faith had an eye appointment today, and I had a meeting that I had to take for one of my clients. So I did all of that this morning, went to Faith's eye appointment, and of course she was like, can we go get a little treat? In some kind of way, that turned in us to going to Drizzle's, and then we ended up going to Target. And of course, I didn't have my camera, nothing with me, because I thought we were literally going to the eye appointment and we were coming back. Needless to say, we are back home, and my nails have arrived, y'all. Have y'all tried the BT Art or B Tart? I don't know if it's BT Art or B Tart. I'm not sure. The box nails. So the other day when I was telling y'all, I'm just going to give my nails a break, like they need a break to heal or whatever the case may be. I was telling Jasmine the same thing. Don't y'all know that heifer literally sent me a text message with different nails that I could order from Amazon. And she said, we're not struggling that bad. Oh, okay, duly noted. So these arrived today, and once I got the notification that they were going to arrive, I started looking for like the best nail glue. And of course I was on TikTok, child. And the nail glue that I saw, they had one, it was like by Curve Nail or something, but I couldn't get it like today. It wasn't anywhere local. But they had this other one at Sally Beauty Secrets nail glue that the girls on TikTok were talking about. It was only like $6.99. So in total, I got all these nails, which was like 160 nails. And I also got the glue, and I think I spent $21 or $22 total. So that's what I'm finna do, is get ready to do my nails. The reason that I decided to go with these is because you get like 5 different nude colors, which I thought was great. And here are all of the colors here. I think I'm gonna go with, which one? I'm leaning towards this one. I think this one will be really, really, really pretty on me. So I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go get my nail kit and size everything. I'm still gonna do a top gel coat on it. So I'm still gonna cure it at the very top just to give it that shine and that finish that I'm looking for. But yeah, I'll be honest, I know I'm doing gel X, but I've never actually successfully done press on real good. So we're gonna see how this go. Because yeah, I'm hoping that it goes better, right? But you just never know. So we're gonna do this together and see how these turn out. And then I need to set up boxes for the supplies, and I'll talk to y'all all about that once we get these nails done, because girl, it's been a lot.
Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your
Salako, you're
that
cool,
gym and
you
get back
know.
fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. Unlock potential that you go girl, focus on me, go girl. Tell you that boss up, tell you that girl, get at it, tell you that bag up, tell you that get back fine, tell you that get that degree, tell you that focus on me, tell you that yeah, tell you that yeah, boss up, go girl, boss up, get your glow, boss up.
Your girl is back in business, y'all. And actually, dare I say, I really like the way that these turned out. Like, look. They turned out so ridiculously good. Even the way that they placed and fit, they don't, to me, they don't look like press-ons. I think that was like the look that I was kind of afraid of, was the press-on look. Even though I know press-ons have gotten a lot better over the years. But you know, some of the applications that I see sometimes, I'll be like, I really want them to look like I went to the salon. And I feel like, yeah, they give. They definitely give. And I like the pink color, which if you know me, I used to wear this color all the time when I was going to the salon back home in Memphis. It was like, girl, the only color that I would wear. I didn't like thinking. Like, that's the thing about me. I like to do things that don't require me to do a whole lot of thinking. I much rather use my thinking for other things and not on like figuring out what nail color I'm going to wear, what toenail color I'm going to wear. Speaking of which, we're going back to French toes. Yeah. The red was cool and all, but I realized I'm just a French toe girly. Always have been, probably always will be. It's just what looks best on my feet. And when they start to grow out and you know you like in between pedicures and all that, you don't want to see that red growing out on your feet. Like, trust me. You do not want to see that red growing out on your feet. I have not enjoyed looking at that. So we are going to get a pedicure. Probably not this vlog. I think I'm going to end this vlog before then because I have some other things coming up. But we will go get a pedicure probably next vlog is what I'm thinking, is we're going to the shop. So we got some things we got coming up. And some things we gotta do. We're about to have fun. And starting this weekend, actually. I think it's gonna be a really good time. So yes, I do like these for my first impression. If you have not tried them, maybe you were on the fence like I was, or maybe you just hadn't really looked at it. I like them. I like them a lot. Also, when I went to Sally's earlier, they do sell this brand at Sally's. Now, they weren't this length, this style. I saw the short ones. I saw some medium almond, I think. And then, of course, like square. But they didn't have the long that I like. So, wouldn't be helpful to me unless I was just in an emergency and just needed my nails done right then and there. Didn't care about the shape or the length. But they did have some. They were really, really cute. They had a bunch of nails, actually, at Sally's. I was shocked. I said, oh, Sally said, y'all not going to leave us behind. Okay? We in the game. We in the running. And I'm not mad at that. Like, I love when brands and companies are willing to change. And they're willing to adjust. And, you know, they just go with the time. I don't even want to say they go with the trends. They just go. And I mean, essentially, yeah, okay. They are kind of going with the trend in a sense. You know, like right now, what's trending is the girls ain't trying to really go to the nail salon like that. You know, that's what's trending. We ain't trying to pay $200 to get our nails done. Understood. But what I mean is some brands are so hell bent on how they started and they hit a certain peak or climax of success that they weren't willing to adjust to what was currently trending or economically or anything like that. I could speak to some wrong decisions that I made in my business that had I made better decisions, hindsight 2020, a year or two prior, I can't say I wouldn't have closed because you just don't know the story that God has for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what your testimony is going to be. So I can't say that. But what I'll say is things probably could have been different had I made different choices and had a little bit more foresight. That's what I'll say. So yeah, but you live and you learn. So that's one thing I like. I love when I can go and I can visibly see that a brand is willing to adjust as needed to stay in the game. And honestly, I didn't want to be in the game no more. Like, I was tired. I was. And one day, the Lord will give me a platform to talk about all that, but we ain't finna talk about it today. Okay? So, anyways, girl, the nails are done. Again, I want you to see them because I did a really good job. Like, ew. They turned out really, really nice and they feel really, really good. And then my baby girl, we went to Target today and she said, Mom, I have a budget for you. A budget for me? She was like, yes, $25. Oh my gosh. My baby is the cutest little thing in the world, y'all. Like, y'all just don't understand. I am Faith Kelly's biggest fan. Literally. I am her biggest fan, her biggest cheerleader. That girl, she just gets it. She's just the it girl. She's just got the it factor. And it wows me every single day. Especially now just seeing her become like this little lady. I don't want to put woman, the title woman on her because I don't want to put that type of responsibility on her. She's still very much a young kid. She's only 9. But just seeing her blossom brings me so much joy. And there's little moments where I really get to see like her growth. And I just be like so giddy on the inside. And I be like, girl, you really are raising a princess. Like you like, y'all really doing that. Y'all are really doing that. And she is the evidence of it every single day. But anyways, so I had a little $25 budget and I got this. This is, well, it's just meant to lay on top, but it is a keyboard like cover for girls with long nails is what I saw. And so literally you can press down if you got long nails versus if you're like me, when I have my long nails, my nails get dull over time because I'm pressing like this and I'm trying to tap. So this just allows you to just gently press. So that was my little treat from my baby, which I love. But anyways, girl, I have got to go and get these boxes out of the car. I don't know if I'm going to unpack sort, pull out anything tonight. But I definitely just want to get the boxes out the car. And then I have a video to edit that I want to get up on the channel. I have a new footnotes that I want to get up because even Jasmine said something to me. She was like, where is our footnotes? I said, it's coming, girl. I have like 3 footnotes in the chamber. I just need to edit and post them. Good morning, Fave. We are outside, girl, at 6:24 in the morning. Okay, I struck out probably about 9-10 minutes ago, something like that, on my walk because this heat advisory, y'all, it's just crazy. It's crazy. When I see 110, 105, I'm like, stay inside. So yesterday, you know, I had my rest day. I did not do any sort of workout yesterday. And I realized that I can't do 2 consecutive days like that because that's how easy it is for me to fall off, as this is not yet a habit, right? I think a lot of times when we start off wanting to do things that we get really excited about, it's like that first momentum is a bunch of adrenaline. You're like, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna start working out. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna start a business. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that and all the other things. And you are operating solely on momentum for a certain gap or period of time until it like hits you like, oh, this thing is real. And I gotta stick with this if I want results. Because we all have an internal timeline on how long we're willing to do something without seeing immediate results. And that's usually the thing that knocks us off our game. So I just realized that I can't do 2 back-to-back days of doing nothing. That doesn't mean I have to get outside every single day. I can do something in the house. I can do something at the gym. I can do something with a friend. I can go swim, but I just gotta move every single day. So we out here. I don't know if we're going to do 4 miles. It really just depends on this sun. If I'm being completely honest with you, it ain't on me. I have learned that trying to kill myself and this kind of heat is literally going to kill myself. So we're gonna do as much as we can while the sun is down. And once that sun peaks, back to the house we go. That's where I'm at with it. But today I don't have a whole lot going on. I have two important things that I have to check off of my priority list. I need to go to Fashionphile today. I have some Chanel shoes, Cartier bracelet. Just like, I bought this Cartier bracelet, my first Cartier bracelet, but it just was too snug, which is why I wear the bigger one. So I'm finally like ready to release it. I asked Faith if she wanted it first. She did not. So I said, okay. So I want to sell my Cartier bracelet, some Chanel sandals and shoes that I bought that I've literally never worn. Talk about that another day, child. But today we need to get rid of those things. Like, I think I'm just in a decluttering season. Like, all of a sudden I got to get all this stuff up out of my life, up out of my surroundings. I don't want it no more. I don't want it around me. Don't know what that's about. So we have that, and then we have dinner tonight with my friend Ashley. She actually has a restaurant visit at a sushi spot, so we are going to do that together. And honestly, I think that's it for today. I do need to start working on those boxes. Did I bring them in the house last night? No, I did not. I didn't. I ate dinner, I sat on the couch, I realized I was tired, I got in the bed. That's what I did. So I do need to start on those boxes today, because Tuesday is going to be here before I know it. And it's quite a few people that said they wanted to pull up and grab some stuff. I do kind of feel bad in a sense of those that like wanted something shipped, because I'm so grateful that people still want my products. But I hate shipping. That was like the first thing I outsourced when I had enough money to hire somebody. I hate shipping. It's like, if I ship something, I know there's something I gotta pass off to my husband, because he'll get it done. He ain't got time for all that lingering and rigmarole that I be doing. But it's like, if I could just get rid of it in person and be done and move on, that would be so much better. It just would, for me. It would be so much better for me. So yeah, we got that going on today as well. I still ain't did my lashes. I need to do them. I'm going to do them before I leave the house to go to Fashionphile. That's for sure. We're going to do them today. And it's time for me to cook again, but I know it's not going to happen tonight. So maybe tomorrow. Just because I'm going to dinner tonight, I'm not going to cook tonight. But we ate all of the lasagna. And my kids, they're still my chicken, rice, and veggie prep that I did. So they're going to eat that for dinner. I think I'm going to eat one for lunch. There's that on that. So tomorrow, yeah, I got to cook. But anyways, before I get out of breath, honey, I don't know if y'all can see. The sun ain't up, but I can see it creeping a little bit. What's that trying to say? Quiet on the creek. I'm going to focus on getting to where I got to get to. What I'm hoping to do is get at least a mile in. I'm going to cut under the neighborhood, because we have like this tunnel that I can cut through to the other side. I'm actually on the other side of the neighborhood now, but cut back through to the other side. I'm hoping that the gym is open. That's what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping that I can get in the gym and do the Stairmaster, because the only reason that I've been walking these 4 miles like this is because the gym been closed due to the HVAC system. So my goal is to go get on that Stairmaster, walk my steps on there, and then walk back to the house and have all my steps in for the day. And what I love is when you do your 10K steps, 12K steps, whatever, first thing in the morning, everything else that you do throughout the day is just compounding interest on the foundation that you've already laid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to think anymore throughout the day, how many more steps I got to take. Oh, let me go walk in a couple of circles. Let me go walk in a couple of circles to get my steps in. You can just like let it be what it is. And then by the time you check your phone at the end of the night, you done did 15,000 steps effortlessly, because you already laid the foundation first thing in the morning. So I do like that. It does feel like a reward to me when I'm done walking for the day, and then I check at night, and it's like another 4,000 or 5,000 steps added on. I'd be like, oh. And I've been burning like close to 400 calories on these walks. So think about, it's like 100 calories a mile, almost. I didn't put on my weighted vest today because my back just needed a break. Like, my back had been hurting, so I didn't want to further strain what was already happening. So no weighted vest today. We're gonna get back to it. I'm just learning my rhythm and my flow, and I feel really good about it. So look at this view though. I love it. Ain't nothing, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. I love walking this path because I get to see the sun literally rise right there, and it's just so beautiful and so nice. Like, I really enjoy it. So that's why I walk this path in the morning, because I love to see the sun come up. Now that I'm out the shower, I'm getting ready to put on my lotion. I did go ahead and pick out everything that I wanted to take to Fashionphile. Y'all, I didn't realize how much stuff that I had accumulated and purchased that I don't wear, never worn once in a photo shoot. Like, it is so ridiculous. Literally ridiculous. This is my favorite, like, lotion combo for today, because I am a ashy feet girl. Not that I want to be. It just feels like no matter how much lotion and stuff I put on my feet, I'm gonna be ashy every single time. And this is the one combo that I have found to where it lasts me throughout the day. It's that Vaseline, the Sunlit Glow, you know, the sparkly one. This one right here is this one. And then I actually have an old school bottle or jar of the whipped argan oil by Josie Moran that I've had for forever. I think I got that before they rebranded their packaging. So it's still being put to use even now. I still have plenty left, but when I tell y'all that whipped argan butter works, it works, girl. Like, look, you see the shine? I know you see it, sis. But I have on this outfit today from Petal and Pup that I got last year, I think, at Nordstrom's. I don't know if it was during the Nordstrom sale, which is happening right now, by the way. I kind of been wanting to swing by Nordstrom and see what they got, because it's like the perfect time to re-up on your, if you wear the Donna Karan deodorant, you can get the 3-pack for like $72. That's what I do every year. And that 1 3-pack will last me the entire year. Like, her deodorant lasts a very, very, very long time. That's what I love about it. All right. Whew. Finally. Lotioned up, girls. So I need to put on some fragrance. I decided that I'm going to mix 2 fragrances today. Now, I've never mixed these together, but I put them on my little fragrance stick. Love them down. It gave me like an apple spice. So I'm going to use the Apple Brandy by Kilian. And I'm going to mix it with the Perfect by Marc Jacobs. So a little high-low situation for today that I'm blending together. Honey, it's like I smell, you know, good. Maybe they give me a little bit more money if I smell nice. That's my thought process. Just give me a little bit more. But it smells delightful. Like, it's so refreshing. It's not a gourmand. I don't even want to say it's a woody or a spice. It's just its own, like, vibe, honestly. And this Perfect Marc Jacobs is going to get you compliments everywhere you go, all the time. I don't know what combination he put in this, but it works. So try it out, girl. If you got them, try them out. Or just go get you some samples if you're not ready to, like, purchase them. Both of those are sold at Sephora. So you legit can go get you some samples and test it out. Here's everything that I plan on taking with me, and we literally only got a few minutes because it's like a 45-minute drive from my house. But this is everything I'm taking. These Cozy Earth bags have finally come in handy. I'm glad I didn't throw them all away. So I have my Hermes Orans, the furry ones. I never wear these, like, ever. I legit wear the leather ones all the time. I have a tan pair and a black pair. And when I say I just alternate between them 2 pair, literally, them the 2 pair I wear all the time. And then I have the black pair of Hermes Oran. Girl, that's the bag. Hermes Orans. I actually like these a lot, but what I don't like is that it leaves a black dye on the bottom of your foot. And when I would wear them, I would totally forget about that. So once you took your shoe off or whatever, you'd be like, oh, what's that on the bottom of my foot? It was this. It was from the dye. I didn't like that at all. So I was like, yeah, nah, I'm straight. I have these Chanel like pool slides. As you can see, I've never really worn them. So there's that. I have these Gucci slides. Girl, when I show you the bag, don't judge me, okay? I don't know. I don't know. Life was real good to me and I was doing a lot back then. I have these Chanel Gladiators. They're like some denim ones. Barely worn, barely used. I have the black pair, the black and gold pair of the Chanel Gladiators, which I actually do wear quite often. I just never reach for these. So I have no need to keep them. And then I have these Louis Vuitton mules. They're super cute, but they are so hard to walk in. So hard to walk in because it's like, I don't know which heel it is, but one of them kind of like tilts. I don't like that. I need to feel sturdy. Okay. I don't like that at all. So I want to see if I can get rid of those. I have an Empreinte Louis Vuitton wallet. I have another Louis Vuitton wallet. I actually have 2 or 3 Louis Vuitton wallets. I just don't need it. So if they want to buy it, that would be great. I have a Cartier bracelet. This is this little small one. And I have the key lock for it. The little key that unlocks it. So don't need that. And then, girl, why did I find some Chanel earrings that I legit have never worn? Ever. Like, ever. I've never put these on. Again, a phase. So, you know, the good thing about buying, you know, designer and luxury when you are able to, like I'm not the girl that's gonna tell you don't buy designer, don't buy luxury, because what I can tell you is when life get a little hard, it come in handy. Okay, that's what I'll tell you. When we first closed the business, we had nothing. Okay, but you know what I had? Some bags, some shoes. I had some things that were worth something that I didn't have to take to Plato's Closet and be offered $3 for. You know what I'm saying? I could walk out with a couple of hundred, few thousand. And then these Chanel slides, which again, I've tried to wear them several times. I just realized that I'm not a chunky slide kind of girl. Wrong side. Help me. These here. They're so pretty though. I mean, obviously you can look at them and see why I bought them. They're so freaking pretty. But I just did not like the way that they wore on me. They fit, but walking around, I just don't like. I don't like the chunkiness. I don't like the structure. Like, I realize that I'm more of a thong sandal kind of girl, or this kind. When it starts to like dig in my foot, yeah, count me out. And then the last pair that I have are these Chanel slides right here. They're so freaking cute. But again, just not a chunk girl. I would have them forever, but I'm just like, I'm never going to wear them. I don't even think about them. That's like how bad it is. They don't even cross my mind. So yeah, I'm hoping that they will get this stuff off of my hands and all of the good things. Just give me a little extra change in my pocket. And that's it. So I do have to get out of here. It's 1:59 now. I got maybe 5 to 10 minutes before I have to actually leave. I did pick up 2 books today while I was walking. Be proud of me. The first one is Living Good Daily. This is that one. I'll link it below. It's your 21-day guide to experience real health plus workbook. So I kind of flipped through it and I thought, you know, with the current journey I'm on, this will be something interesting for me to read. Maybe gather some information about. But then, girl, why? Let me scoot up so you can see this one. Why was this in the library box? Girl. Zora Neale Hurston. Their Eyes Were Watching God. The 75th anniversary. Not to mention, they had notes all throughout. Like, I just felt like this was such a loved book. Just a well loved on book, flipping through it. Not only that, I mean, it's Zora Neale Hurston, right? And it was just like, wow, I can have this in my library now. So super excited about that. I legit cannot wait to like dive in and just read this because I know it's good. I know it's good. So I'm excited about that. And then I got a little bit of PR, not a lot. I just got one box. So we're going to open it. And then I'm going to get out of here because I've been talking for like 10 minutes. All right, this is from Ultraviolet. Thank you so much, Ultraviolet. It says it is available at Sephora. So this is an SPF 50. Y'all know I love SPF 50. Serving All Day Bounty Hydration. So it's a moisturizer and a primer and SPF all in one. Satin primed and perfect finish. Perfect base for makeup. Can be used in place of moisturizer. Recommended for normal, dry, and combo skin. Okay. We'll definitely have to try this out and do our makeup one day. I do have their Future SPF 50, which is their mineral one in the middle. I do like that one quite a bit. I've tried it a couple of times and I did like it. I didn't have any like casting issues or anything like that. So it's really good. It looks like all of their sunscreens are SPF 50. They have several from what I can see. So they sent me the Supreme, but they also have a Sequin SPF 50, which is like a glow boosting one. They also have a Preen SPF 50, which is a reapplication mist. So that may be one that's really good to look into. And then they have the Sheen SPF 50, which is color, hydration, SPF all in one. We'll have to try this one out soon. Maybe when we have us a little get ready with me day or whatever the case may be. I thought about doing it today, but honestly, like I said, when I got in, my husband, he was already asleep and he was really tired. The kids were still ready. Like, the house was so quiet. I just wanted to enjoy a moment of silence around this joint. So that is what I did. But I'm about to grab my purse, put this in the car, load up, and head over to Fashionphile. And then from there, I hope the appointment doesn't take too long because, you know, I have dinner with Ashley at 6. But I just don't plan on leaving the area since I'm already going to be out that way. So depending on what time I get in with Fashionphile and the distance between Fashionphile and the restaurant, we may swing over to the Galleria or something like that. Because I know the restaurant is in Addison. So we may swing over to the Galleria or like one of my favorite consignment stores and see what they got going on today. We are at our next stop. I decided to come to the Galleria because it's 6 minutes away from the sushi place. So I felt like I would get more time here at the mall than the area that I was currently in. I was at the shops at Park Lane, which they do have some cute little outdoor shopping, but baby, it's 100 plus degrees outside. Who want to do outdoor shopping? Put me in the mall, okay? Where it's some air conditioner. So we just pulled up and parked. We're about to go in here. I'm gonna go to Zara first, see if they still got anything worth having on sale or just what they got in general, because I got this really cute like walking set from the other day that I really like. And then maybe check out Mango. I don't know, we'll see. We're just gonna see what they got, because the Galleria no longer has Nordstrom, which makes me sad, okay, because I love the Nord and the Strom, okay? But it is what it is. Times is changing, sis. Times are changing. So I've gotten all my goodies. I got a good payout amount, in my opinion. A real good payout amount. I'm not going to give you the amount, but just, yeah. So I'm really happy with my decision to let go of some things that I wasn't wearing or using anyway. It worked out really well for me. And then I have another appointment actually on the 13th of next month, because he was telling me to what else to bring in that they paying a lot for, stuff that I got at home that I'm not wearing or using or even touching. So I was like, yeah, that'll give me time to really sort through everything and pull what I know that they gonna want to take and buy based on what I saw him take today. I still have some shoes, and I think I'm probably gonna take them to Keeks or something and see if Keeks wants to buy them. Usually Keeks will pay you $200 to $300 per pair of shoes. Either that, or I was gonna show them to y'all and see if y'all wanted to buy them. I don't know if any of y'all are into designer shoes or any of that, but if you are, let me know, because I have plenty more. So just let me know, girl. But anyways, we finna go in here so I can utilize my full hour. I think we have to leave here at 5:50 in order to get to the restaurant on time. That's just me trying to get out the garage, get to the street. It's literally a 5-minute drive, but I'm doing my best to be more on time with Ashley. Ashley's like Lisa. They don't like being late nowhere. They not on CP time like I am. So I really do try to give an effort of doing a better job of being on time when it comes to those two in particular. And everybody else, I'm gonna be late. Don't expect me to be on time. Y'all know me, okay? I need my 15-minute grace period. But let's go to the mall. Let's see what we can find.
Rock out your rock out your rock out your I'm feeling it now.
Oh, girl. I made it back to the house. I'm not gonna lie to you. The ends of these Bottega sunglasses. Anyway, I made it back to the house, dog. I actually sat in the car for like an hour, and I ended up dozing off. I'm surprised. My kids, they come out there. You know, I'm shocked. Very grateful that they did not. Because it is 8:15 at night, and I am tired. The restaurant was okay. I would give them a 6 at best. The food was just bleh. The service, bleh. You know, it was just like, yeah, okay. Let's see how you doing here tonight. Me and her both were, I'm not gonna say irritated, we were just like ready to go. You know how you go to a restaurant and they didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but they also didn't necessarily do anything good. So you just be like, wrap it up. You done got more tired and worn out from all the waiting than anything else. That's pretty much how tonight went. So yeah, girl, I'm home, and I was talking to my cousin a little bit in between me dozing off in the car, and I was like, girl, the way that I'm finna take this makeup off, take these clothes off, all the things, and slap this on my face like this, y'all just don't even understand. By the way, if you have not used a sleep mask for sleeping, this one by Silk with the indents for the girls that have eyelashes, the best. I absolutely love it, especially because I wear my lashes and stuff, so it doesn't like press up against my face. My lashes don't be off or smush when I wake up. It's the greatest thing in the world. Girl, I need to get some more. Why am I out? Look at this. Look at this. I need more. I wonder if Costco has them back out on the floor yet. Because that's where I got that bottle from, and it was only $15 through Costco. I'd rather come from Costco again. But yeah, we gotta get all the good old makeup. I feel like I did a good face today. Like I didn't really have any oil come through or anything like that where I was super shiny throughout the day. I also wasn't like outside like that. But still, being a natural oily girl, you get oily fast to the point you start looking like you're sweating or something. But I think the face went really well today. I went back to my Danessa Myricks water powder serum. Still chef's kiss for me. Look at all that makeup that just came off my face, girl. But oh, it's like As soon as that first layer comes off, it's like, ooh, there you go, girl. I knew you were under there somewhere. She's coming back to us. She's coming back to life. So I be thinking to myself, what? So it's coming off. And I'm gonna use my same old same, my clean, well, I need a new box. My clean skin club towels. Now let me tell y'all, whenever the Lord decides to bless us with a newer custom built house that we get to design on our own, one of the things that I'm gonna have is a longer sink. I want a longer sink with a vanity cabinet and a put away little storage area. Deep though, I want it to be deep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It wasn't until I rubbed it that thing irritated my eye. Because although super grateful for the storage and stuff that I currently have, as a product junkie mother, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Y'all know I'm going in with the Tatcha, the matcha foam cleanse. It's just not enough for all the things that I have. And there's like this one layout that I've seen in the house before that I thought was like super dope. She had a sink. She had cabinetry like in the center, almost like her linen closet, like in the center, right? It was cabinet all the way down with shelving and stuff. And then there was a vanity on the side of that where she could sit down, do her thing. And then like under her sink, she had more storage cabinet space. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I want. That's what I need. But I want to use it solely for myself. I don't want it to be, oh, we're not going to have a linen closet because we have this. No, I still want a linen closet on top of that. Okay. I'm about to go in with my face wash, do my nighttime skincare, change, and I'm out for the night. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. It is a new day. Girl, sis just woke up. As you can see, I am not in workout clothes because we're not going outside this morning. It is 82 degrees and the heat advisory is still going strong. But really the reason that we're not going out this morning is because me and Lisa are actually going to a tennis event tonight. It's supposed to be from like 6 to 9 p.m. or something like that. And since we are going to that, I figured I would just get my 10,000 steps there. I needed to rest this morning because my hip has been a little, I don't know, girl. But when I be in the bed and I turn this way, or I move that way, or I stretch this way, it just be going pop, 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 pop. And I'm just like, ooh. That's how it feels. So, with that being said, yeah, no workout this morning. We're gonna let that workout be this evening, but we do need an outfit for today. And so, of course, I wanted to wear like a cute little like tennis skirt type situation. I feel like I have one, but I don't know if it's one I want. Well, I have a Nike one. I do have a Nike tennis skirt. It's really cute. The blue one. I have that one. I have a pleated white skirt. It's not Nike, but it's just a pleated white skirt. But I thought about going to the Dick's outlet today and seeing if they had anything for real cheap, because it's just for one night only. And then we need to go to this place called Sam Moon here. I need to find a fascinator because I have a high tea brunch to go to in the morning. Your girl is just moving. She's just moving and grooving this weekend. What's so crazy about it is I thought I had nothing to do this weekend. I literally thought I was gonna lay around because I'm in my luteal phase. So I'm feeling very and I'm really just pushing through. It's really what's happening here. I'm doing my best to push through and weather the storm. But sis is struggling. I woke up with a headache, hence the glasses. I popped that Motrin Tylenol. That joint is gonna work every single time. Every single time, if you deal with any sort of headache, it's gonna work. So I popped 2 of those, put these glasses on, headache subsided within 3 to 5 minutes. So it just means I've been doing too much blue light. I didn't sleep correctly last night. Plethora of things. So there's that. Anyways, I'm about to, I guess, wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my face, all of that good stuff. I'm really just gonna kind of lounge around this morning and probably jump in a shower in about an hour or 2 before I head out for the day. It's really what I'm thinking right now. So that's kind of my goal at the moment. So let me do that. We need to eat us some breakfast. I like a little breakfast, especially on days that I didn't go outside. So we're gonna eat us a little breakfast. We're gonna chill for a little bit before we really get into the day. Oh, and the cleaners are coming today. Yes, the cleaners are coming today. That always makes me so excited, especially on a Friday. We gotta strip the bed and do all of those things too. And just, black women, y'all know we like to tidy up before they actually get here. So I gotta put on some clothes and all them other things, girl. All right, girl. As you can see, she's dressed. She put herself together a little bit. I decided not to do any makeup today because we're going to do tennis tonight. If I do anything, it may be a little bit of concealer, some brow wax, lip gloss. That's going to be it. Because if I'm going to be sweating, ain't no point. But the cleaners are here right now. They got here earlier than I anticipated. So me and Faith are actually about to head out, run a couple of errands. Y'all know I went to Fashionphile yesterday, and although they did buy quite a bit of the things, they didn't buy everything. So I'm gonna go over to Keeks, see if Keeks wants any of the items. I need to go to Sam Moon, get the fascinator. Faith may want to go to the mall. I'm trying to think, is there anything? I want to swing by Best Buy because I want to get that DJI Nano. I want to look at it today. I may not get it today. I may get it next week. But I haven't even looked at it. So I want to go see it in person, see if I really, really like it. If it's going to be useful to me, because Marka talked me into getting the Insta360. But when I looked at the specs of both of them and compared them, the Nano made more sense for me because I'm already in the DJI universe. I have the mics. I have the Osmo Pocket 3. I have the drone. I have so many things. The gimbals. I have so many DJI things. It's just like Apple. Once you're in Apple, you can't just be buying all these other different products. You just stick with Apple. That's how I feel about DJI. So I want to look at the DJI Nano. Probably swing by the Dick's outlet to see if I can find a pleated skirt and a cute top. I have an outfit set out, but again, don't really want to wear it. But if I can't find nothing, I'll wear that. And then come home, rest a little bit, change, and go to this tennis thing. That's what I'm thinking our day is going to consist of. Did y'all know that Costco had the Starbucks refreshers, the strawberry acai? Now, they have 2 big bottles for the price of literally 1 strawberry refresher when you go through the Starbucks drive-thru. I think you can make roughly 6 to 8 grandes, probably 4 to 5 venties. Get you some, girl. Get you some. Anyways, we finna head out. I gotta take my glue with me because, girl, the little press-on pop-off situation, I was not prepared. I was not ready. But there is some glue on Amazon that I want to try that Peyton said is really, really good. So I'm going to order that, let that come in and see if I like that a lot better than this one. This one is the one that TikTok, they said this one and the one that Peyton recommended. But I can only get this one locally. So hoping that one is much, 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 much better. Because they have been popping off a little bit. They still look good though. But they've just, you know, just got to keep your glue on you. Just got to keep that glue on you. Anyways, you ready, Toots? All right, we finna get out of here and start our day. We have, oh girl, we might not go on them places. I thought it was $12.29. It's $2.29.
For $2.
Ooh. We decided to ditch the Dicks because Faith wanted to come to Old Navy and see what Old Navy had. They had a bunch of stuff for like $2 and $3, so she's actually scooping up. I'm telling y'all, she gonna be so fly for school off $2 and $3. We've been finding all the places where the clothes is $2, $3. I got this shirt. I found this to wear tonight. It is $6.99, and I'm going to wear the blue Nike skirt. Now that I have a shirt that I like, I'm gonna wear this with some white on clouds. Hold on, I'm being called. You okay? I am home. And I don't never ever play tennis again. What? Woo, girl. Mother is tired. And all we did was like drills. We didn't even actually, me and Lisa both mentally, when they was talking about they was gonna play some Queens of the Court game, basically you keep playing until you get out. We both looked at each other and said, you ready? I'm ready. Bag already packed. Let's go. We dipped on them folks. The drills. Oh my gosh, the drills alone in 90 plus degree weather, even with the sun kind of down, crazy. Okay. And then they had a guy out there that was doing like stretches, like he was stretching you. And so we both did that. That man said to me, when the last time you done stretched? Probably a decade ago. He said, yeah. Yeah. And then he said, Lisa was probably worse than me. I said, oh, girl, we got to start doing some stretches or something at night, something during the day. I don't know. But I have been trying to stretch. Y'all know that. But it's just, what he did, painful. Okay? I said, Lord Jesus. So I got to do some stretches or something tonight. I'm going to find me my little YouTube video and keep at it. That was confirmation to keep stretching. So there was that. But we left. We made it here. Child, y'all know that. I don't know what they doing. Anyway, we made it here. I'm about to go shower. My husband is making him a quick dinner. The kids had pizza. It's Friday, so you know pizza. Pizza. That's all they want on Fridays. So I'm about to go shower and tap out for the night. Yeah. Here's what I'll say about tennis though, where I wouldn't be opposed to doing it again. If it's not a serious thing. Like if you're strictly going for the workout of it all, for the exercise of it, and you can find a way to make it fun. Because I burnt over 400 calories in less than an hour. Just, teeter-tottering around with the ball, trying to hit it. Lisa said at one point, y'all, I was Serena. I jumped up in the air on them folks. I don't know how I came off the ground, but I did. Trying to, wow, you know, one of them. So I think for the cardio and the exercise of it all, if you can make it fun, I would definitely do it again. But if you like, oh girl, come on, let's go play a game of real tennis, count me out. I don't want no parts. Okay. So shout out to my man for buying me a racket. Really appreciate him for that because I wasn't even gonna do that. And I was like, well, now that we have rackets, we have an excuse to randomly go and play tennis. Let me go shower, girl, because I'm starting to get a little delirious.